Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Virgil's studio. It's late at night, and it's really dark in here. Okay, so let's talk about the pros and cons of watching this tutorial on building a patch in Omnisphere. First of all, I don't claim to be an expert at this. As a matter of fact, it's funny. I've been using Omnisphere for I don't know, maybe at least 15 years or so. But it hasn't been until the past few months that I've been digging into it a little bit more, trying to figure out how it works and everything. So there's that. So that's a downside, but I'm going to say it's a good side just for you, especially if you're a beginner. If you've been doing these for a while, shame on you for being here because you're just trolling me and you're just being mean. You're bullying me. Don't do that. So, but those of you who are truly interested in building a patch in Omnisphere, some of you are going, what the hell is Omnisphere and what the hell is a patch? Is it broken? Has it got a leak? And then you're going to look over here and you're going to see, I'll see a latch, but I don't see a patch. Yeah, so the good news is I'm relatively new at this, so I'm not going to be like these douche nozzles who go ahead and post these videos and they start talking really fast and they go to things. And I love this because you'll watch these videos, and I really watch these sometimes, like even Arturia. These big companies just blows my mind that these people provide tutorials, and then they do some things while you're not watching them, or they're doing things and they don't tell you what they're doing, and then all of a sudden they're over in this other area, and it's like, well, how did you get over there? And I've complained at these videos and they won't say a word. There's like, oh, damn you. Most people know how to do all that other stuff. It's like, no, if you're taking somebody through to learn how to build a patch, show them everything. Okay, there's some things I'm not going to show you, and it's because the camera doesn't go that far down to my chest. But there are things in here which you should be familiar with. So, in other words, I'm in Omnisphere. Boy, he's just really sharp, isn't he? And we got this little main button here, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this A. This is one of the patches in here, okay? And I can have up to these are different. These are oscillators that I could actually make all these different cool oscillators, make all these different sounds. I'm going to build this up so you can kind of see this. And but what fascinates me about Omnisphere is when you make these really cool patches, then you could make them part of this multi-patch system. And it's just mind-boggling the tones and sounds you could pull out of this particular synthesizer. And I just find it just really cool. I'm gonna just and I apologize because I'm chewing gum too. I just like to chew gum. It's the alternative to cigarettes. I've been like smoke-free almost 10 years now. The cough that you're hearing is from some remnants of RSV. I don't need to go down all these roads with you people. I'm sorry, man. And then there's people like me who get upset with people like me who do these YouTube videos and they just get to the stuff, man. I don't want to hear all this fluff. I remember watching some things where the guy could have said the thing in 30 seconds and it's a 15-minute video. Mine would have only been 4. All right. So let's start out with, look at this. We have, this is basically our oscillator here. So we're gonna just play this and hear what it sounds like. Lovely. Yeah, and we could change this around. So I could click on here. I go square, saw square, fat. We could also modify this tone. We could change the shape right here. Check this out. This is kind of cool. Kind of turns it into a square. Did you see that? That's why it's called a saw square. It's a saw here. It's like a saw squatch. That's not a patch. And that's kind of neat. There's so many different things that you could do to each one of these, right? And these are just the synth side. So on the synth side, I could hit these guys and then go through. These are your common ones here. Then your classic waveforms. I could go into a pulse, sawtooth, hit one of these in here. And then change that one too. I just find this fascinating. I mean, it goes on till infinity. I mean, there's just synthesizers just so cool, man. With all this changing this symmetry. I'm not gonna do too many things in here. I kind of want to just get a patch going, and then you guys get to see how you can make one pretty quickly. And we can use samples in here too, which is really neat too, because you can hit the sample thing and then click here, and then it's going to open up all the sample libraries, which is just really neat. Hey, look, there's one that's cheesy. We could get some Casio Alcacellos. So that's interesting, you know, but I'm going to just, for now, I think I'm just going to get a synth. It saved that synth for me. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move over to my filter. So we're going to get a little bit of a filter on here. Let's hear what this does. One thing that's good to go in here with is kind of knowing what you're looking for sound-wise. If you're just going there just to play around, it could go on for hours, but that's fun too. But if you're going in for like a bass or something, then you'll start creating these patches like basses, you know, or looking for leads or keys, whatever, pads. These are all different things that we could do and try to achieve these sounds. There's I forgot, Syntorial it's called, I think, is a really great program if you're brand new at synths. That'll get you familiar with how sounds work with the envelopes and filters and blah blah blah. So shows you a lot of those things. But when I go in here, I can start hitting the ADSR, and I can go through my filters and start doing some stuff on here to kind of make these like a little bit different, right? If I got rid of this this guy here, we could turn it into more of a almost like a percussive thing you could do on here. Now I'm going to change the pitch on this. I'm going to start out with a little bass thing. Let's do it this way. I know this is a little bit bass backwards, but that sounds lovely. Let's let me see here. Let's take this guy. What we do for when we get to this next one, we have to turn this on right here. So if I were to make another, I'm going to make another one very similar to that last one, and they're going to be layered on top of each other. I like to go in here go in two totally different ways, so you just kind of if you were to do this two totally different ways and not listen to the first one, that's kind of fun, right? A little bit of a whistle on there, you hear that? That's kind of cool. So let's listen to the two of these. Although, let's go into here. I want I want to go into this unison mode, make it a little bit wider. And then let's go with this other one. We're going to go into its unison mode. And let's go back to this guy. We have to shut this, close this, and then we're going to go to the pitch, and we're going to go -12. So we got both of them doing that. And let's go to the sound effects here. See what we can pull in here. Let's get a little bit of a delay on one of these. Let's go to this first one. Just put one there so you can get this delay. Let's feedback a little bit. Sure, that sounds interesting. Not bad. So now I'm going to this second one here, and let's do let's give a little distortion on this one. Why not? Stomp box model. That's the Ibanez tube screen. Look, we got the big muff here. They're trying to make it. I don't know if that's the sound I want to go for with that. It's a little. I like that. It just has something a little bit weird about it. And let's try having this one go through. What do we got? Inner space? Let's try this. Create. That's a coin dropper. Textural. How about metallic? No. Processed. Futurist drone? Let's go to this EQ. Let's give a little bit of a verb in here. I like that little remnant thing going on here, right? So that's kind of neat. And I think I'm going to just keep the bass as these two guys right here. Sure. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go save patch as. What'd you call me? And then we'll do this, let's see, we'll call this, let's call this bass space. Or space base. Space base. Hit save. Yeah, let's go with the author. That's me, blah, blah, blah. Go into the type. And let's call this a bass. That would be weird. So we've got bass right here. Synth bass. Yeah. That's good. Hit save. Okay, so we got a bass right now. And let's go and we're going to initialize patch. And we got to remember that we're going to use this. And I think you could, can I use this as the multi? I think I can. And let's see. So if I was here, yes. So we can just go on to this way. So now, let's see. We're going to go to multi. And I'm going to mute that out. So we can go to our second one here. And on the second one, we have nothing at this point. Let's get, we're going to do some type of key here. Keys. Imagine that. That's kind of weird. And I have to this is where I might be a little bit of a rookie here. I have to go here. That's on. I don't hear anything. Why don't I hear something? People are saying, good, just press this button. What's wrong with you? I love it, man. So, no, I don't want that. I should be on the multi here. Let's see. Are we on this? I soloed it. Live. That's what we got to do. No, stack. We're going to do a stack. We're going to turn this on. That's what I did before. I think I did. And then we could stack these. I'll talk about these later on down the road. So right now, with this second one here, and you'll notice this is changing. That don't sound too bad. So I'm going to make these not last as long. And let's, I'm going to right click. I'm going to go modulate. I'm going to modulate with the LFO. So we're going to have this low frequency oscillator just kind of going up and down. And that's kind of cool if it does that back and forth. And then I can adjust this a little bit if I want. That's kind of cool. Let's go into let's get another one in here. So we're gonna go with this guy, shut him up. Yeah. And we're gonna get synth on here. And let's go. So he's gonna be playing with this other one. That'd be kind of cool. Shut that off. Boy, that's going bassy. Kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. That sounds cool. It's kind of nasally, you know? to get rid of this bassy guy, I have to make him a non-bass. I want to go, actually, let's go the opposite way. That's kind of cool. That's kind of interesting. Sure. Let's take a look at the FX on these, right? So we've got nothing on anywhere. Again, we're going to get a little bit of a delay. How about a chorus echo? Yeah, I like that. It's making it a little bit bad. See what we have here on this next one. Let's bring in this guy, and let's see. Dotted eighth notes. Let's go with a dotted quarter. Put this up to eighth. Sounds cool, but let's get a reverb on this one. That's kind of neat. All right, let's try going to the ARP here. All right. I did something not long ago that was pretty fun, and I'm going to try going and doing this right now. So I'm going to hit blank here. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a I'm going to get a drum beat. Let's get a drum beat. Let's go through Groove Agent, and let me see what I have here. This is called Payback Drive. Let's hear what this does. This is from the Crispy Creamy one, whatever. I have to find on one of my keyboards here. Try this next one here. Let's go to 85. That's not my style. That's interesting. Psycho Supper. That's a lovely name. Next one. It's like Queen. Let's see what this one does. This is kind of interesting. I haven't heard this one before. I'm going to take Omnisphere back into here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here, magnify window, and I'm going to bring it down a little bit smaller, like so. Now, what I can do is see if I can move them this way. Yes, right there. You guys see that? So I'm going to take this groove clip, this MIDI clip right here, and I'm going to drag and drop that right there. Boom. Look at that. You guys see that? Did you guys see what I just did? So I just took that little MIDI clip that I dragged and dropped out of Groove Agent, threw it into here, and then, yeah, it's right here. This is great. In Cubase, you know, you've got at the Cubase Elements, I think it's the entry-level one for 99 bucks. You actually have Groove Agent SE, so you could drag and drop a clip from there. That would work, or any other drum program and DAWs that let you drag and drop. Now I can see this going here, and I can see where these guys are at. You guys see them? These little dots. They made these little dots here, and I think I have to stretch this way. Yes, it's got to go that way. And then I'm going to put, let's put some stuff on these right here, right? And then I'll just, I'm just kind of drawing these in where I see these little lights. I guess this is the way it works, right? So then we'll see this. Yeah. Now I'm not sure, and I apologize for my ignorance, but I'm not sure what these the little lights are here. I think they may start at the beginning or happen later in that beat or something. I don't know. Not sure. Just not sure. So, and I'm just drawing these at random. I have no idea what's going to happen as soon as I hold down a key here. It might be something really cool, or it might be something stupid. We're going to find out in a second, kids. So now as I do this, I can hold that. I think I can hold the note, but we got to get back over to the Omnisphere one. Now we're going to see if this kind of matches up with the with these drums here, okay? So I'll take this back to the beginning. We're going to see if this kind of works with that. And also, can I bring these lengths a little bit shorter? How's that? It's a little annoying. It's a little pitchy for me, a little high. I think that high thing doesn't sound too good anymore. Was it this one? That was this guy. We're just going to bring him here. So now if I just drew this in here, right? And we'll get a pencil here. We're going to draw this in. Yeah, something like that. And double click on there. Now what I could do is I could just draw this note. So let's draw this like so. And then if I shrink this down, get this over here like so. Now we're going to hear if that kind of syncs up with this drum beat. You ready? Now I think you can go into, let's go into this ARP, and then we can go to save arpeggiated preset. We could do that. So I can call this, this is, I'm going to call this Stomping Lyre. Stomping Lyre. And this is something I kind of found just digging around with not long ago. And I'm going to save this patch right here. I don't know why my mouse is disappearing. Oh, it was weird. It was just disappearing on this window here. It's not the first time something weird like that has happened around here. Okay. So now I'm going to go to, let's go back to this one, or we go this main one, whatever. And then I can go save this one. We'll call this, I got to go save patch as. We're going to call this, I don't know, you guys got a name? Watching. We'll call it watching because you guys are watching this, I'm assuming, right? So hit watching. And then it's me again. Over here, it's going to be type. We'll call this like an arpeggiated, I guess. That ought to work, right? Now, another thing I can do is we could go to this next one, and actually we would have to go to the multi. Where'd I go with? Mixer? And then I can mute these two guys out, right? Yeah? And then this could be a solo. So then we can see if we can, and then we see the stack here. So we got space, we got watching. Let's make a, we're going to make kind of like a, let's make like a drum. What do you think? So we do like a little, try to get a little bit of a drum sound. Maybe a kick drum or a snare. Does that sound fun? Yeah. So we're on 3 now. And we're going to just get a sound off of here. And let's see, we got to get over to synth. Let's see if we can get some white noise. We got some noise in here. Square, sub, triangle, sine, X fade, shapes, and sonic extent. Noise! Thank you. Sounds like the TV when it went off late at night back in the 70s. Okay. So now we've got to shape this noise. I guess we got to use a filter, right? We're going to... We got like a click here, right? And let's see what kind of filter presets we have. Well, low pass filter, Rich and Mogi. Can you change the pitch on these? Like 24? Yeah? It needs some amplification, I think. Let's see. And let's go to the FX here. See what we can do. And let's get a amplifier. That's kind of cool. Let's go back to our FX here. I'm just doing this on the common. This will be fine. Let's do filter. We'll do a put in some verb on here. That's kind of cool. I like that one. Let's call this, we'll call this one kick drum, okay? So Call this kick. Call it space kick. Space kick. All right. Then we go to this again. I know some of you are probably sitting there going, why do you got to do all that? Well, you have to identify it, right? So we'll call this percussive. Hit save. So now I can hit a little ARP thing of this. Let's try some ARP with this, and let's go with, I don't know, sequence. How about day broke? Ooh, that looks too busy to me. I want something. Whoa, stop it. Damn it, Jim. Let's go to ARPs. Let's go, I don't know. Let's hear what it sounds like. That's interesting. So I can go, let's just go save patch quick. Overwrite, yeah, we're good. Now let's go for a, we're going to go for our next one. We're going to go for a snare. We're going to go back to multi here. Go to mixer. Solo this guy out. Take him out. Go to the stack. We're at this guy now, right? You guys cool with that? We go to, we have to go to this guy. So we're at 4. Now, go over to here. And then I'm going to hit this, we're going to get noise again. And we're going to turn this one into like a little hi-hat or stick, which that's almost perfect already. Kind of cool. Now, if I ran this through a filter, it would actually give us a little bit of a different sound as it goes through, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Let's go to the ARP here. Oh, FX. Hit this first. Get a little bit of a verb on here. I think I'm going to go for another layer here. Let's go for it. Go back to synth. Some noise. Doesn't matter at this point, does it? It's almost like a reverse type thing. Love it. That's kind of cool. You guys like that? Just doing some weird percussion things. Let's change the, I don't think the shape or symmetry or anything does anything on here, really. I don't hear a difference. You guys? You guys hear it? So let's get the other one on. We'll call this space snare. How's that sound? Sound cool? Let's hear what we got over in the ARP section. And let's turn this on. It's anybody's guess as to what the hell this is going to sound like when we play this all together, which is going to be very soon, like any second now. All right, so let's we're going to call this Space Frog Snare. I think I like that because it sounds like a frog. Save patch as. We'll call this Space Frog Snare. Space Frog Snare. Yeah? Will that work? Space Frog Snare. Go back to this guy. Author. Virgil. Did I yeah, I guess I did good on there. That's okay. I'm thinking about something else. Type. We're gonna go percussive and then we hit save. I think we should go for one more, and we should go for like some pads. Let's make some pads here. This ought to be nice. So yeah, we're going to go into this next part here. I'm going to go to this multi. We're going to go to mixer and then solo this guy out. Take him off. And we're back to the stack. You can see the stack here, so we're good. And then I go to 5, right? Because that was 4. So we're at 5. Beautiful. Now this one, we're going to just make a nice lush pad. What do you think? We could use a sampler. I wouldn't be opposed to that. So synthesizers, right? So how about analog tones? How about Moog, Mini Moog? Moog, Mini Moog? And then we could go to, what does it sound like? It's not going to play it for us because this thing isn't exactly on right now. So let's go up to, let's make sure that we're on this one. So we got mixer, channel 5. I think we're here. C5. Don't know why I'm not getting a sound out of this. Let's go over here. What in God's name is that? Go back to the stack mode. I don't know why that's not playing right there. This is just weird. Let's go to the synth here, see if that's playing. Nope. Right here. Mixer. So he's fine. He's working. Speaking of which, we got to go back to this first one here. Sure, let's just use him. That sounds lovely, but I don't know why the 5th one isn't working. let's go back up here. Channel 5, solo. There's no sound coming out of this one. Live mode, stack mode. Oh, he hasn't been drawn in here. So, and I don't know. Let's see here. All 8 parts. I guess we had to have that in there because it wasn't showing there. All right, so meanwhile, back over here, we're going to make a, let's go to classic waveform, sawtooth. How about this? We need to turn into a pad somehow. So we're going to just kind of start shaping these tones here. So now let's go into here. Let's try to find this guy. Let's use a sample here. We're going to use this one before. What was this? Could be evolving. That's lovely. Let's go here. This one, I'm going to give him a pretty big effect so he doesn't start chewing into everybody's mind and soul. So, I guess get a pretty big verb on this one. I don't want this. How do you get this out of here? I want to go to 3. I'm going to put him just on there. I want to do this thing with I've sent him out to space, which is pretty cool. That's kind of neat, right? And then I think you can pull that down. Yeah. So I'm going to get a little bit of a delay before that. So I'm going to go to this BPM. All the stuff that's doing at the end. This is crazy. So we'll call this the space pad. Save patch as space pad. Save. Type. Go to pad. Pads. Save. So now, if we go back over to multi, this is showing us all of the these are all the patches that I have. And then this is the range that it's going to play on the keyboard. And this is so cool because you could have some of these match and then some of them not. So in other words, let's see. We'll take this one. And you could do like a little bit of an envelope there if you want, where it kind of fades to a certain spot. So this guy, I could have him fade where he's kind of like, let me see, let's get these kicks. Let's have this happen here. And then let's get the snare over to there too. I could also put in a solo if I want. But right now, you hit any of these keys that are going to be in the center area, that's going to be pretty cool. So if I go to the mixer and take off the take off these guys, now what's going to happen is when I go to this stack here, and then there shouldn't be. How come that's going to channel 5 there? I'm confused. That should have been channel 6, wasn't it? Let's double check this. Okay, that was 5. Did I break one? No, we're good. So on the multi here, we look at the mixer, and then we can mute these guys out because there's nothing on there, right? And then we go to the stack, and now you can see that. That's pretty bad. So if I go to, I'm going to go to the mixer here, and I want to hear some things here, just so. We have to fix him because it's just hitting one note here, and I think this was the one that I had going to the drums, which was cute and everything, but I'm going to kind of bypass that. Let's do something else because I want to just, let's see here. We need to go to, and if we go over to our ARP, we can fix this, I think. And let me go to the multi. And then this is just the watch. This is part 2, right? So let's go and let's find another one here. And let's get ARPs. Chordal. So on this kick, let's pan him a little bit to the left. Let's get the snare a little bit to the right. And then my space pad. Kind of neat, huh? Then I'm just holding down one key. That's what's insane about this. I mean, you start digging into Omnisphere and you're adding these little tiny things at a time. And that was just, I had no idea what that was going to sound like, but that's me pressing down on one key right now. And you'll see it being played in here too. So as soon as I hit play, yeah. Now I'm going to save this, and we're going to call this, we're going to say save multi, and we'll call this, I'm going to call this space case 1. No, space case 11. Yes. Everybody's going to be looking around for 1 through 10. That's badass. Keep a mystery going. Save. Who is this? This is this is me. This is double me. This is triple me. Tim, did you watch till the end? I appreciate you watching. Tim's been watching me since 1984, 83? No, 83. I think something like that. So, that's the author. And then this is, we have to go into the type. And then we do, call this ARP. We call it a bass. We call it a bass line. It's a drum loop. It's got kick. It's got a hit. It's multi. It's rhythmic. It's a sequence. It's a soundscape. That's about it. Save. It's got so many things in there. Well, did you hear that? That's fun stuff. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that today. That was a little fun with Omnisphere. I had a couple bumps in the road. I ain't going to edit that out. I'm just going to post this thing because, you know, in order to figure out different things, and I know I'm going to look into those little red lights and see how that all works, because what I do is you know, when you're messing around with a new piece of software or whatever, go and jump in there, play with it, see what you could, yank out of it and then go look up stuff, you know, or do it vice versa, whatever, man. Just have fun. Be nice to each other. All right. Thanks for watching. Hey, did I tell you to subscribe? Can you subscribe? Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.